So for me, media, there's a lot of demand around building a personal brand, getting views, getting followers online. And my experience is also, getting 10 million followers on Dan's account, right? And so I'm matching those two. And if you look at my Instagram, the only stuff I talk about is content. I don't talk about anything else because I know my lane and I want to provide as much value as possible in my topic that I know performs and my experience that I've had throughout those years. And if you don't have, tons of experience, if you're listening to this and you're like, well, I didn't get 10 million followers. So what, right? You've probably, if you're listening to this and you're a fitness coach, you've probably helped some people people lose 30 pounds, 40 pounds. If you're a coach that's listening to this, you've probably helped people, get to 10K a month. How many of those people, right? Because I know a lot of people that have experience, have proof around certain topics and they shy away from it, right? And Dan was one of those people. He didn't want to flex, right? And he didn't want to say how much, money he helped people make. But this is the difference between great content creators and mediocre ones is the great content creators don't shy away from proof. And they don't shy away from sharing what they've done, because even though it's not, in some cases that impressive compared to the fucking people that are making $200 million a year, it is impressive to the average person that wants help, right? And so even if you haven't made, $300 million, $400 million, $500 million, because everybody's saying that online right now, share your proof and you will see a flock of people come to you for your help. And so if I was starting a personal brand from scratch, I would focus on what are the topics that I'm talking about, and then what is the experience that I have around those topics, and how can I increase it?
That's very eloquently put, I think. I think there's also something that was interesting there. Even I see it a lot from paid ads. If we run an ad of how we've helped this trainer make 100, 200, 300K a month versus how we help this trainer make 20K a month, the smaller numbers actually do better because it's more realistic for people, like a large majority of people. So if people actually say you did something that's impressive but more realistic than something that's obscene, people are actually going to buy into you, I think, more anyway.
100%. Yeah, it's more relatable. And it's the gap, right? If the gap's super wide, I don't know where the end of the canyon is, right? But if it's just on the other side, if I'm like, I'm making 5K a month, 6K a month at a job, and the 20K a month is right there, I'm like, that's interesting, right? But when you say these big numbers, 200K a month, 300K a month, even when I see these people say I made $200 million last year, it's like, yes, but how does that help the average person, right? Because most people watching this content just want help today. And so, 100% sharing, that you've helped 1,000 people make over 20K a month, or even if it's 100, right? That is more interesting than saying that you made, millions, in your life.
What do you think is more important, content volume or content quality?
If I had to pick one, it'd be quality. But one of my mentors, Caleb Ralston, who worked with Gary Hermosi, he likes to say, you don't even know what quality looks like until you do quantity. And so I think a lot of people hide behind the quality metric, and they're like, I'm focused on high quality videos, but they only post once a month. And it's like, well, you're not going to get results if you don't have enough data, right? You don't even know what quality is until you do volume. And so if I had to pick one, it'd be quality, yes. But that being said, it doesn't negate the importance of volume, right? And so I would pick a volume that is sustainable, obviously, but then also is getting you consistent at bats. So for me, on my personal account on Instagram, I post once a day, right? And haven't missed a day so far in 60 days. I've been posting 140 days. Before that, I hadn't missed more than 2 days, right? Because I know how important it is to show up every day. For Dan, we post anywhere between 2 to 3 times a day. So if you're watching this and you want to build a personal brand and be consistent, I would pick a volume that is, sustainable for you. But if it's once a day, 2 a day, and then increase the quality, right? I wouldn't necessarily increase volume overnight, because you can go to 5 a day or 6 a day and you're not going to get tons of results. But if you pick let's say 1 a day or 2 a day, and then you just increase the quality of the videos that you're making, that will put you ahead of 99% of people. And so if I had to pick one, it'd be 100% quality. How good are your videos? And that's what separates us from everybody else.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.